Local politics to now. Today at our Capitol, lawmakers put their focus on prediction markets. That's the kind of betting that has just exploded in popularity. Right now, those are regulated by the feds, but not the states. In Minnesota, however, some lawmakers say it's time to ban it. Here's Danny.
From the war in Iran to elections to sports, prediction markets are places where you can bet on the outcome of future events. Just this week, some users made hundreds of thousands of dollars after accurately predicting a ceasefire in the Middle East. And at this very moment, on the platform Kalshi, you can put money on anything from this weekend's Twins-Blue Jays series to who will be Trump's next attorney general.
As you can see with prediction markets, stuff pops up that wasn't even on the radar before.
Joshua Schuer, chair of sport management at Sacred Heart University in Connecticut, says states are scrambling to keep up with prediction markets. Since they're regulated federally, prediction markets are available in all 50 states, even Minnesota, where online sports gambling is still illegal.
That's why I think, you really have to think this stuff out and look at all the different angles.
This session, there's a bipartisan push at the Minnesota State Capitol to regulate prediction markets. Both the House and Senate heard bills in committee Thursday that would ban them entirely.
Prediction markets are coming in here and basically saying, we're legal, you can bet on anything you want, anytime you want. And there are some horrendous examples of how that's happening.
Although DFL Senator John Marty believes this activity should already be illegal under current law, he sponsors a bill that would explicitly make it a felony to use or operate a prediction market in Minnesota. Co-sponsors include Republican Jordan Rasmussen and Democrat Aaron May Quaid, who raised concerns about people trading insider information to win money.
It's also just a really, really bad thing for society, and we've seen that play out, and so I'm very, very glad that we'll have a chance to keep this from happening in Minnesota.
But the platforms themselves say they've tightened their protocols lately, with Kalshi stating on its website, "We proactively screen to prevent insider trading." The companies also argue that they provide a public service by gauging public opinion of major events. For a ban on prediction markets to pass in Minnesota, though, the legislation also needs to move through the tied House, where GOP leadership says that's questionable after the bill missed deadline to get out of committee.
That's one of several bills that folks have come to us with very late in the process.
The Senate also heard a bill in committee today that would ban online sweepstakes games. That's another bill where there are bipartisan sponsors in both the Senate and the House, but whether it passes this session will depend on cooperation between the chambers and some careful negotiation. At the Capitol, I'm Danny Spiewak, KARE 11 News.